good afternoon. Today is the 10th of November and this is part 21 of the slightly shambolic shuffle around the 2024 NEC Classic Motor Show. I do apologise in advance if I get things wrong, if I fall over, if I get interrupted by announcements. I'm afraid it's just the way that it goes on this channel. So we're still in Hall 5, we're looking at some Triumphs. This is the Stag Owners Club stand. I was privileged last year to drive one of these cars for the first time. It was a 72 automatic model. This is a much later one that dates from December 75. This is the manual one with the overdrive gearbox. I do prefer the look of them with yellow wheels like this, although a lot of the Mark 1s didn't have that standard, so it's not a mistake or anything, but it's one the way they came. This one is also a 75, it's also a Mark II, and it's also a manual with the same sort of alloy wheels. Got one here that looks like it's got a beige leather interior in it. This is the automatic one. One thing that's not so desirable about these, though you kind of need it, the power steering is really light. It's like a modern car actually in these. It makes it easy to drive, but there's not so much steering feel when you go a bit faster. But you don't really want to have no power steering in a car, it's parking speed, so there we go. That is a 74. Nice colour. And then one that's been sort of a bit customised, 72, 73. Now I think this is a Mark II, but I could be wrong. Let's have a look here. No, sorry, it's a Mark 1.5. It's a November 72. It's quite late for a Mark 1. And then we've got one that looks like it's spent some time in North America, British Columbia specifically.
It's a slight spoiler on the top of that brilliant.
This would be a Mark 1 actually because of the twin interior lights. Yeah, 71. And then ADA, North American dollar area. Look at that, we actually got sort of different headlamps and things on this. We've got the indicators a lot larger things. We've got no Sobos over there, of course we do. Right, more Triumphs. Have a look at the 2000, 2500, 2.5 register. This is actually a four-wheel drive. Triumph 2.5 PI estate from 1972. Someone actually ordered that delivered to Ferguson Development so they could put a four-wheel drive system in there. Originally registered in Switzerland. That's crazy. Probably that development would cost more than the car, I would have thought. Fantastic anyway. There we go, it's a Mark 1 2000 estate, 1966. I wonder if this is the facelift. There was a slight facelift around 66. I don't think it's a facelift. The facelift one's a slightly different bumper. We've got 3000. It's got the yeah, it's got the Stag V8 in it. Yeah. And a slightly different gearbox. Amazing. Triumph 3000 Mark II. Started off life as presumably a 2000, this is 1975. Jaguar interior. Apparently half leather beige seats. It's a tasty conversion, viewers. Very brave conversion too. Let's go this way and have a look at some more Triumphs and some TR7 Sprints. Excellent. Now these are very, very rare. They were kind of cancelled when the Speak factory closed because the industrial relations on it was so bad. Made sort of 77, 78. Why they just didn't put the Sprint engine straight into TR7, I really don't know. This would have made sense just to not change the engine, but you know, politics, I suppose. Yeah, I think there are less than 100 of these around there, from memory. SJWS registrations on most of them. Yeah, quite a convincing package, really. And then we've got some standards. That is a standard Flying 20. Doesn't say exactly what year that is. I presume it's a 37 it is. It's a V8, wow. This has got to be an exceptionally rare car. And we've got a bit of an earlier one here. It's 34 Standard 10. But who knows the name Standard these days? Is it the same people who own Triumph? I think BMW owns Triumph. I'm not sure who owns Standard. Then a Beetle Black Vanguard. This is the first generation of them. And then this is the state version. I think we've seen this particular car quite a few times before, actually. It's from the, I think, the mid-50s, this particular car. In fact, the information sheet is in here. We'll take a look at it. Yeah, 52 Vanguard estate. Would have been registered originally in Portsmouth OR, was it on Portsmouth plate? There you can see the difference between the Beetle Black one and the estate. 340 Triumph Club. Ooh, wow. Again, cars I know absolutely nothing about. Triumph Super 7, as opposed to Austin 7. Triumph maybe Super 7. That one's a 1930. And then a Triumph Gloria. It's a very, very handsome looking car from the 1930s. Another Triumph Gloria, Gloria Vitesse. So the name Vitesse is very, very old. Very, very old indeed. This one is a 2 litre from 1938. Is it 36? Too late, viewers. Let's move on before my mistake is discovered and have a look at some Triumph Roadsters post-war. Yep, the top of car was used in Bergerac. Someone occupying the dicky seat there, having a rest clearly. I wonder why they chose to give Bergerac a Roadster. I forget now. Somebody commented below can tell me why they chose one of these for him to drive around Jersey. The question is, viewers, is Bergerac or Midsummer Murders better? I'm going to vote for Bergerac, I think, personally. There we go. Triumph Roadster review. See, we've got little sort of windows there because that's where the screen folds out, so you can be protected from the elements. Triumph, this is a renowned limousine. There we go. With razor edge Triumphs, these. This would be a 52. Certainly very old-fashioned looking car by that stage. For sort of pontoon bodied cars was sort of coming out by then. And we've got what we call the Comet Imp van. This is 1966, so it's a Mark II Imp that's sort of been based on. A Comet Imp van, is what it's called. The Cob was a different type of van. And then let's get this right, Sunbeam Stiletto, 1968. That's a very stylish car, isn't it? It's very, very late 60s with this sort of vinyl roof. The stripes. The main light wheels, of course, aftermarket, but look really good. 66 Imp. The only I've ever driven, it was a 1972 Super Rim, but it was all right. The brakes weren't very good. Another Com-Rim van from 1967. That looks very nice. More mini light wheels, of course. Then a Riley 1.5. Typical kind of colour of the year, isn't it? Lots of cars, how much they were black, weren't they? That one is a 1958, so it's early. And then, oh yes, a Honda CRX, fantastic, 1995. We like this CRX view. We also like the Civic that's based on an EG4 Civic, and that was superb actually. It was really good. It wasn't EG6, EG4. Then a BMW, I don't know, it'd be a 2002 I imagine, but lots more power than standard, 150 horsepower. Oh yes, the Sunbeam Talbot Alpine register, 36 to 57. And there is Cary Grant and Grace Kelly. They did use one of those in that To Catch a Thief film. I have actually watched that. It's not bad actually, that film at all. It's not bad at all. The car's nice as well. I think they actually flew the car over to California to film interiors and everything. 1938 Sunbeam Talbot Sports Saloon. I wonder whether this was made. Was it built in the old Kensington factory or not? I don't know. One's built in North Kensington, tend to say on the front of them, but Talbot London. This one doesn't. It's a handsome looking car, isn't it? I think we might also have, yes, we've got a beige leather interior with wood, so all is right with the world. Let's change gear now and look at some Mustangs. Many Mustangs. 2003 SVT Cobra. With that, I think 5 litre V8 in here. And then an older one here. From the 1980s, still with a 5 litre. Can't remember what these are called now, this particular Mustangs. It's the LX models of 889. And then Mustang 2. They weren't very well received at the time, viewers, but for some reason the people on Charlie's Angels sort of, he liked putting the ladies in these. It's a 74, that one apparently. Then this one is a 6768 on the NEC. Fastback. Be a valuable car, won't it, this? And then a 64.5 small block automatic Mustang. One of the first, but 64.5. Some people just call them 65. 65 plates on it. Absolutely brand new Mustang, 5 litre GT model, press car from the Ford Motor Company. Brilliant. 446 PS, because, well, of course. And then we've got a slightly older one here. This is a 2023, purchased brand new from Northern Ireland. So why has it got a Hampshire plate on it? Oh, I see. That's probably, it's a Mark 1. That makes sense, doesn't it? 2007 Mustang S197 GTCS, whatever that means. It's 4.6 V8 with 556 horsepower. So I mean, this one's quick, this one here. But this one, I imagine, is even quicker. It's very sort of mean in this black colour, isn't it? There's the back of the Cobra model. Right, let's go to another part of the stand. I think this is like a 69, this one, as far as I can see. Let's say, yeah, it is a 69. Very nice condition, like everything in the stand actually is in lovely condition. Then a GT500, this will be from the early 70s, won't it? I'm not sure exactly, Shelby. So Corvette C5, this would be 2001 or so, I think. I think you could buy one of these over here at the time for a short period, one with the Camaro. Then we've got another Mustang here, 1967, which is for sale. Call 0774 903 794. As Mr. Bill from the Fuel Part channel says, this could be yours. Now we move on to some Ford Crown Victorias. And yes, viewers, we are going to have one of these on the channel quite soon. We're just organising the filming of it for next month. It's been a long time coming, but we are going to do it. So this one here, we've got a plenty at all. I don't know, this is a 2011, so it's right at the end of production. This NYPD one. It's getting in the way here, viewers. There we are, we've tried to move out of the way. One here is from the Michigan State Police. It's a poor chap down there. You never did anything to anybody. I can't believe the people who just take this so seriously that they kind of, you know, just have all these accessories in it. I mean, I'm sure putting all the accessories in here would have cost more maybe than the car was to import. For all that, we've got radios and water bottles and all kinds of things. This is a 2003, that particular car. Let's move on to the DeLorean stand. Excellent. All of them are 81 or 82, I think, actually. There were some right-hand drive ones, but there weren't many at all, actually. Not many. What happens if you have a problem with your bodywork? Is it easy to fix? I don't know, viewers. Someone in the comment section below can tell me if that's the case. Shame that John DeLoreans have got caught up in potential sort of criminality, although he was cleared of charges in the end, to try to get finance for these, because it's ended all so badly. Fortunat't of course, you know, with the success of Back to the Future parts 1, 2 and 3, it now lives in this very different sort of tranche of popular culture that otherwise would have done. And of course here is one with the flux capacitor in it, because that is the law, and the JVC camera and everything. Marvellous. Right, we'd better get back to the past here, viewers, and have a look at some more American cars. There are a lot of them here. Hot Rod and Custom magazines, 37 Ford pickup roadster. So it's a roadster and a pickup. It's very much like a Chevy HHR or something, it's like. You tell me, viewers, that's not really something that I know an awful lot about. But there we go. Big old Cadillac here, enormous Cadillac. But not, I don't think a 59, but maybe a 58 or something. It's absolutely vast. And we've got a Plymouth Superbird. This will be from the, I assume, the late 60s. Actually say what year this is. No. We know though this is a Plymouth Barracuda from 1957. That looks it's pretty good, isn't it? And then this plate on here will not be related to the car. It's a much later plate than the actual car is. It's been imported before 1982. Before that, the car just was actually whatever plate the year was when it arrived, so it didn't tell you what year the car was at all. There's a Dodge Charger, and then a Chevy Coupe from, I would assume that's from 1940s. Excellent, right, next stand. So, Corvette C3 Stingray model. This is from 1971. T-top, very clever idea. 1967 C2 Stingray Roadster. Very, very shiny. 1970 Stingray Corvette. Is that a beige leather interior, viewers? If so, I approve. You've got some wood in there. Well, it's fake 70s wood, but it's wood nevertheless. Poppin' thing. I imagine that's a modified Popular, isn't it? Of course it is. outlawanglia.co.uk. That one there, very heavy, isn't it? Very heavy, so. Then we've got another one here. I've even got a radio to go. Sort of thing I think needs to find a lot of Santa Pod, isn't it? This sort of Populars and Anglias. That's still got a sort of a modicum of resemblance to the actual original cars. And there's a whole lot of them. Wonderful. We're skipping all the sort of bikes, go-karts and things. I don't know anything about these, but how about a load of C5s? Loads and loads and loads of them. Mr. Bill from the Fuel Power channel has one of them, and of course he's in the process of putting it back together and getting it on the road. Mr. Richardson Furious driving a fix still has his somewhere. One of the biggest sort of product disasters ever, really. It's a shame. They launched them in January '85 in a really, really cold spell, I think, up at Alexandra Palace. It didn't go very well for them. It's a shame. We're making reasonable progress for you. We've still got quite a long way to go, so we won't let up the pace yet. Ooh, someone's put a rather more modern engine into this Mark 1 2000 here. I wonder what that actually is. It looks like a BMW engine to me. 24 valve Vanos, it's BMW engine. And then we've got a Herald 1250. Well, that's very nice, isn't it? Based on the Herald, of course, this is Spitfire. It's a really late one. Its production finished in 1980. This is sort of 81, 82 plate, so it must have hung around for a little while before eventually being registered. There we go. Built in 1980, date dispatch not recorded. So August 81. Here is the Herald 1250, 1966. See there how easy the underbonnet access is. I have driven a Herald. It was a 1360 convertible, the one I tried. That was good fun, and the brakes were terrifying, so not servo assisted. 66 Spitfire. Just a Mark II by any chance. Still got the sort of rather eccentric rear light arrangement on that. Right, next stand. So 69 Mark II Morris Mini Cooper. One of the very last on an H. To tell it's still a Mark II by the fact we've still got the external hinge on the doors. The front end looks a little more modern. Mini 1275 GT with the Dunlop alloy wheels. Very, very kind of effective colour. Is that Harvest Gold, viewers? I'm not entirely sure. Somebody in the comment section below, I'm sure, can tell me. Happy 40th, so another Mini 40. That means there's at least 3 of these at the show. The colour's very nice. It's similar to the Mini 35, I think. Then, very early, Austin badge. Austin 7, so it'd be between 59 and 61. Then a rig speed. Got sort of Mark 1, I think, rear lights on this, but it's based on, I think, a Mark 7 Mini from, say, like 99. I've been in mini convertible. These are pretty rare actually. They made them, I think, in the 1990s. And particularly with this sort of weird sort of prototype hood on there. That one's obviously fully customised. Nice 205 GTI here. Going to some restoration. Weirdly, the slam panel of the bonnet is always that colour, regardless of what the rest of the car is. I'm not exactly sure what year, but it looks about maybe like 1991, something like that. And we've got a very, very nice Carman gear here. I think this is for sale. It's a 68, £35,000. Is that a good price? I've got no idea, viewers. You tell me. Might be. Then a second chance restoration. We've got this Jaguar here. Don't touch it. Okay, we're not going to touch it. Never mind. Is it a 150 or is it perhaps a 140? I think it's a 150. Got a couple of cars from the National Motor Museum here. Got this Triumph TR2. Been a while since I've been to the uni actually, apart from the Auto Jumble which I went to in September, so 1954. And then MGB GT, which you can win, the 72 MGB GT. Doesn't look too bad, it's one after the Fishmouth Grill. And then R1909, the very, very famous Silver Ghost, which I've seen many times before. It's been owned by Lord Montague's family for so long, but actually in 1966 the Avengers television series came to Beaulieu and filmed with this car along with some others. It's way before the sort of current buildings were built. And then a little AA motorcycle. Right, next stand, viewers. Interesting, Great British Car Journey exhibiting. And they've got a really early Toyota Carina E. This is the very first one, so 1992. I think some of the very early ones are built in Japan, but that's a British build. And then we have a Toyota Corolla from 1966. Wow. The first one I ever saw actually used in Britain was in an episode of The Baron that was filmed in 1965. It sort of turns up in there, which is bizarre. It's supposed to be sort of an unnamed Eastern European country, but there we go. It's a special thing, isn't it? If we could go in that at some point, it would be fun, wouldn't it? 1979 Dodge Space Van television detector van. I don't think I've ever seen one. I've seen Space Van before, not a television detector. How on earth this has survived? I really don't know. Let's take a look at the back of it actually. It'd be interesting. Wow, it's a little sort of swivel chair at the back. You can sort of plan your weekend ruining people's lives. You knock on their door and tell them that they're using television equipment illegally. Anyway, thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment below, and we shall see you again in the final part for some more incorrect information.